April 8th, and today we have a trifecta of energies and transits going on that are really supporting you through breakthroughs, huge breakthroughs, okay? So we've got Mars at this aneretic degree right here in Pisces. It's about to move into Aries where it rules tomorrow, and we are all going to feel this. This is going to give us things are going to start moving fast. We're going to have a lot more drive, willpower, action. All right. But today, Mars is sextile to this Uranus at also an aneretic degree of Taurus, where it's been for many, many, many years. And it's about to move into Gemini. Okay. So you may be feeling frazzled, anxious, and overwhelmed energetically in your body from this energy. However, it's also extremely supportive for breakthroughs. People may be releasing old habits or escapist tendencies here with this Mars and Pisces, because Pisces is really connected to the other realms and other dimensions and dream state, and there's no boundaries between energies. So like they're dissolved. The boundaries between people are dissolved when it comes to Pisces. And that can be very overwhelming energetically. Ask me how I know. And especially if you're very sensitive, you feel these huge solar flares. You feel the Schumann resonance, which is spiking majorly today, specifically due to this high energy aspect that's going on, this connection between Mars and Uranus. And like I said, at this critical aneretic degree, this is like very intense. It's trying to squeeze something out and finish something while it's still in these signs before it switches. Okay. And Mars is about to switch tomorrow. So something is trying to come to completion. Something's trying to push forward, to move through. Like I said, it could have to do with habits. It could be a creative project, escapist tendencies. It can also be creative projects or ideas. You may be getting sudden insights even about creative projects or ideas or music or whatever it is that you would like to carry forward with Mars moving into Aries coming up. Okay, you may be getting sudden flash of insights because that's what Uranus brings. Uranus is the unexpected. It's electricity. It's sudden revelations. It's tower moments. It's things that you just cannot predict. That is just the nature of Uranus. That's what it brings. We also have the moon in Capricorn today, okay? So this is business. This is structure. This is your health. This is getting things in order. And with all of these three going on, it's like a trifecta to really push through and start getting shit done. And then we're going to have Mars move into Aries, and then you're going to really have that oomph to go after these things. But today may feel also very difficult for some people. It may just be extremely overwhelmed. Like I said, a frazzled nervous system. Be careful also when it comes to driving and cars and incidences. Just try to slow down today because you may be going at super speed. Luckily, the moon in Capricorn can kind of slow things down, but this may override that for you depending on your chart and depending on where you're at, okay? And we have a lot of high frequency energy coming in with the Schumann right now. We're going a huge whiteout blast. I should probably put it on the back for you, but just try to harness this energy and ground yourself as much as possible. If you can, take time to meditate, journal, do anything that gets you embodied, and maybe get your ideas out on paper, because you may have sudden ideas, in the shower, just going in flow today. If you're able to be in flow, you may get sudden revelations or ideas that could carry you forward in the future through business, career, work, health, habits, etc. So there's a lot of breakthrough energy, and, it's a great day to harness this. I'm going to come back soon to talk more about the Aries new moon coming up that we have on April 17th at 27 degrees, which is going to be conjunct Chiron, okay, which is the wounded healer. Okay, this may be very painful. Chiron is the wounds that we carry karmically from our ancestry, from our lineage, but also from our childhood. These wounds that suppressed us in some way, that pained us, that, traumatized us. and healing from this, and then it becoming your strength to help heal others. Okay. And this new moon with Aries and Chiron is going to be profound for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it could be the beginning of releasing these things, or the beginning of stepping into the helping others heal, because you've already been healing behind the scenes. Especially with this Mars and Pisces, people may have been going through the depths, okay, the depths of some things. And this can be a seeded new moons, or when things are seeded and planted, and new beginnings, okay? But some people, it may be the activation and the remembrance, or the pain points of Chiron actually first just now coming to you, okay? So I just wanted to tap in and give you a little insight about today, so you can try to harness and use this energy, or at least be aware of why you may be feeling the way you're feeling. Some people may be feeling great using this energy going forward, and some people may be really struggling with it. So if you need to just rest and relax, and you can't be around people because it's too stimulating, if you can't be driving on the streets, I can tell you up in New Orleans, like, my Aries moon gets so triggered by I'm going to stay out the streets today, because the nervous system is feeling all this energy. It's electricity pulsing through you. Okay. So I'm sending you all my love. I have missed you, but we're back. Okay.